Alright, so I'm traveling, so sorry if the camera quality is kind of shitty. It's like I'm recording at night. This is the area. But I want to talk about sticking points. So a lot of people have their things they want to do in the day. They have all their tasks, right? They have their work tasks. Um, they're like things they want to do that are productive, like their habits and stuff like that. They want to go to the gym, all these things, right? But a lot of times you have trouble sticking to that consistently. So you want to go to the gym every morning, but then when it rolls around, you're like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And your brain will like start generating all these excuses so you don't have to actually do the work, right? But if you can figure out a way to skip that step and use like the things I'm gonna talk about to, number one, focus your attention on these actual issues, on the main issues that are causing you the like most amount of friction in your life, and be able to like separate the parts of your brain that are like being detrimental to you. It's very helpful. So I want to make this very like quick and to the point. So the first thing is to understand what these are. So I want you to like go through your day and then go through the things that are like an issue for you. So it's like going to the gym is an issue for you. Working on your work is an issue for you, right? These two things, okay? And you can replace this for meditation or anything like that, right? And you write it down on maybe pen and paper in a notes app, and you go through and say, okay, this is one sticking point, number one. Just like number it and then write, okay, this is a sticking point. When I get up in the morning and I don't want to do my work, that's a sticking point, because that's an outsized decision that if I did that one decision, I would get success, financial success. I would get success in my business. And you go through the list, right? And then you write, okay, well, if I never change this, if I'm always gonna let my my lizard brain, or whatever you want to call it, my lazy Etienne, make the decision for me, then I'm never going to reach financial success. So it's not an option, and it's something that you have to change. But if you, and then you also write, okay, what are things that could be beneficial? Like if I do wake up every morning and do the work, even if my part of me that doesn't want to do it is telling me all these things and it might be hard, then I'll reach financial success. I will be happy in that area, right? So you make it fun and make it worthwhile by having a good reason and a good thing you're running away from. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is to understand, and I think we all understand this except for in the actual moment, right? Is that your brain and your thoughts are not necessarily correct. There's a lot of thoughts that occur that are just not right. Like they're just not, they don't have your best interest. They might have your current desires, your impulses as their best interest, or not as your best interest, but as their focus of action, but they don't have your highest desires as their goal, right? So I'm speaking like esoterically, but it's basically like your part of your brain, which I can call like your lizard brain, or I can call your a person like lazy Etienne, right? And lazy Etienne says, I don't want to do work because I'm tired, and oh well, if I just learn this thing, if I just clean my room first, then I'll do it. If I just watch this one YouTube video first, then I'll do it. Oh yeah, great. And he'll come up with all these dumb excuses. But you have to use the boss of your brain. It's sounding like kind of confusing, but it's like you're supposed to separate the parts of your brain that are helpful and the parts that are not helpful. So it's like lazy Etienne versus like conscious big brain boss Etienne, who's saying do this thing. Then you have to understand this character's archetype, this lazy Etienne character archetype. Okay, he's lazy, he makes all these excuses that I understand, and even though he's gonna try to make me do this, he is unauthorized to make any decisions, and he has to follow the protocol. He has to follow the set plan that intelligent Etienne has come up with. So, and then there's like this whole like friction, and it'll try its best to like regain control over your actions, but you have to not let it. You have to deauthorize its control over your actions. And this is something like I'll use this in 30 minutes when I'm gonna do like meditation and gratitude and visualizations, right? My lazy Etienne will be like, okay, I don't want to do this because it's I'm tired, I want to go to sleep. It'll like say all these excuses, right? It'll be like, okay, he'll say it's fine, like you're traveling, it's fine, you can take a break, all this stuff, right? And then I'm just gonna understand his archetype, understand his arguments, and say, no, you're like, you're retarded, you're retarded, and then he's gonna be vetoed. So yeah, I want you to actually implement this. Don't just like, if you can actually understand what I'm saying. I don't know if that was like the most perfect delivery for you to understand it, but if you can take the value from that and actually implement it, I think it'll help a lot. So yeah, have a good one, and see you later. Peace.